Aquarius, you may be pulling back your energy when it comes to a connection at this time, but something about it still makes you think about it. So let's see exactly why you're starting to pull away, as well as what the future can hold for this connection. So it's going to be for my Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. Go ahead and like, follow, and share with another Aquarius. Of course, guys, I am on Facebook and IG, so look for them blue check marks. Everyone else is a scam, y'all. They are all a scam. But let's talk about what's on this table, okay? Let's talk about it. So what I show here, the reason why you're really pulling away is the Sun card, the Three of Cups, as well as the Knight of Wands. So what this shows me here is that this connection truly felt like it was a connection made to be. It felt as though like all the dark days were over, and now you finally were able to be vulnerable with someone, okay? You were working hard on your soul, and you're like, look, now I'm ready to get out there. Now I'm ready to be vulnerable. Now I'm ready to find or really rebuild with someone as well too. So take it how it resonates for you, whether you're in a relationship or not. But nonetheless, it really felt as though this connection was bringing you to like this feeling of being supported and loved and seen. It was kind of like healing a lot of like inner child wounds. It almost made you feel as though you could be all that you were and are, and you can have like kind of this unconditional love. It allowed you to radiate. So when you thought about them, when you seen them, it just lit up your whole world. It just felt like everything was in such alignment. It felt like they were finally like a vision of hope for your life as well. And so with this, that's why the Three of Cups is coming out as well too, because it really feels as though like you were able to celebrate this love. Okay, this love felt very beautiful, and it felt as though this was in the right path. Now the thing about the Three of Cups is that it definitely can show me that celebration that you really feel like this was something that you can share with your friends, you can enjoy, like, hey, I finally found love. But as I'm looking here at this Three of Cups, I'm also seeing that the Knight of Wands came out too. So with this, there is part of you that was sharing that with friends, saying, I'm so excited, I love this connection, I want to see where this can go. But as you were cheering for them, as you were hopeful for this connection, you started to see them more as a Knight of Wands. You started to see them more as somebody that's entertaining maybe other people. Okay, so we gotta take it how it resonates for y'all, right? But nonetheless, I see here that this person is still out there exploring, and I think you started to realize this. You started to realize that you were giving effort, you were giving hope into someone that may not be really reciprocating that type of love, that might not be ready to settle down. It's not that they're a bad person or anything, but you start to see red flags where you're like, I see you, I see you. So I don't know if I can pour all of my energy back into this connection if you're not showing up like a king or emperor or empress. So you're not showing up matching the energy that I'm looking for. And so this is really why you started to pull away, because for some of you, there might be a third party situation going on, or maybe you thought you guys were the only ones talking and it shows out that they got a lot more people on their phone. It's something along that line where you're like, I don't know about this anymore. I don't know if this is what I want. I don't know if this is an alignment. I don't know if I'm being fully respected. I don't know if I can trust this connection. And so that is literally why you're pulling away. But let's see exactly what the future can hold for this connection as well, and if it's worth putting more energy into it and maybe having some conversations that might be necessary. So let's talk about it. So if this is already resonating for you, Aquarius, go ahead and like, follow, share with another Aquarius, of course. And not only that, guys, again, make sure you follow here too, so make sure you can get part 2 to this. But let's talk a little bit more about what's coming out on this table here. So what I have for you is the Judgment card, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, as well as the Nine of Swords. So what this really shows me here is that this connection is going to really bring you to this aha moment. You're going to realize that this connection may not be all that you were hoping for, or there's parts of this connection that you have to really release and purge. I say this because with the Judgment card, it's like they have this understanding of like, oh, why did I see that before? Wow, this is not working for me. So I have to really release some things. And in that essence, this is why the Two of Cups is coming out, right? You really felt as though this love could have been something genuine, something real. You feel as though like maybe we can work on this, and they're choosing me, we're choosing each other, so maybe this can work, like maybe we can build this out, because you felt like there's like a spiritual connection here. Because as you continue to build this love or this connection, it really feels as though it's really deep, and that there's so much of a bond there and understanding of each other, and it felt as though you guys were loving and giving each other the opportunity to really show love towards each other. But with that, as this love kind of came about, the way that you got to this judgment moment is because you started to realize that there are some things that you couldn't forget, some things that they did in the past that you're like, I don't think I can really forget that. I don't think I can really forgive that. If anything, it's given me a lot of anxiety. You start to really be in your head thinking that maybe they're always cheating on you, thinking that they're always doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, thinking that they're not really fully invested. There's a lot of doubt that kinds to come up in this connection. And so you start to feel as though that your old insecurities start to come out. You start to feel as though like you're being like bounded in this connection, and this connection isn't what you thought it was. This connection isn't as spiritually tied that you thought it was, but instead it feels as though it's bringing you more harm. It feels as though it's boxing you in, and it's stopping you from shining and being bright as you were earlier in the relationship. It starts to put like a damper or like a dim on this connection and a dim on your vibration as well. And it makes you feel as though like I have to release, like I can no longer go in this connection. This connection is actually hindering me versus allowing me to thrive, because the reassurance starts to kind of lack here. The reassurance isn't no longer like easily to see. And it's almost like, are you even in this? Do you not see me suffering? Do you not see me like kind of like playing things in my head and things of that sort? Like it becomes an overwhelming connection, if I'm being honest, y'all. It becomes very overwhelming, and it comes up because it starts to trigger things within you. Because again, although they were choosing you and they want this and they're interested, it's like the things that happen in the connection already, it's hard to like overcome that or see past that. It's like the trust starts to kind of be broken here, where you're like, I don't know if I can trust this love. And so that's why this Judgment card comes out, because this is the aha moment that you come to where you're like, is this relationship in alignment to me? Is this relationship giving me life, or is it hindering me? And so you have to judge that. So only you get to decide what you release and what you keep. So we all have free will. I always say this, y'all. We all have free will. So some of you guys are going to say, okay, we can work on it. We're going to work on our trust. We're going to build it, but I can purge other parts of me that can open up that energy to be patient and be open to that. And then other of you are going to be like, that is not serving me. I'm going to go ahead and drop that whole thing. Okay, we just drop it. I'm done. So there's that essence here where you have to come to a decision of, is this in connection, or is this connection in alignment for me? And if not, you're going to have to decide how you're going to handle the connection, whether you want to move forward and continue that based on all that it's giving you, or if you're like, I think I can find something better. I can find something in better alignment to my soul that isn't making me work, that isn't bringing me these additional triggers, that isn't giving me doubt. And so that is really what I'm showing here for where this connection can go. So it's going to kind of lead down to, do I want to be here or not? But that is really what I show. So let me leave you off with an angel number and a yes, no question. So think of your yes, no question. I'm going to get your angel number out. So what angel number can we share here? Ooh, got a lot. We have 3 of them that came out. I'll read all 3 of them. Okay, we'll do all 3. But what I have is 1010, which is growth, creativity, which is 1515, and then 1313, which is clarity. And so 1010 says growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. And then you also have 1313 for clarity. And then that says, as the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. And then now 1515, creativity, it says, keep assessing the creative connections that you feel to the divine. The whisper speaks through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is all around you. 1515. So let me know if you've been seeing any of those numbers in the chat, y'all. Let me know if you've been seeing any of those. But let's go ahead and get your yes, no question completed. So, oh, hi, Spirit. Yes, you're so enthusiastic. I like that. I like that. All right, Spirit. So as you know, our Aquarius got a question. What is the answer? Y'all, that's a no. Yeah, that's a no. Yeah, that's a no. Thank you so much, Spirit. Appreciate that. And can you double confirm that for our Aquariuses one more time for us? Yeah, it's still a no. That is still a no. So that is what I have for all of you. Hope that this resonates and gives you a bit of clarity moving forward. If it does, make sure you like, follow, shares with another Aquarius. Of course, guys, I'm now on Facebook and IG, so look for those blue check marks. Everyone else is a scam, y'all. They just be scamming out here. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.